Digimon Seekers, Chapter 1, Eiji, Wolf of the Ninth Avenue, Part 4. Ryusenji speaks. Digimon are alive. It'd be a lot of fun if Digimon were really alive. There are still enthusiasts who keep Digimon like digital pets, and there are collectors, like you. For a codecracker like me, Digimon are a useful AI tool. For Eiji, Digimon are an important tool for his work. Eiji is currently using Tyrannomon. They are a relatively commonly captured Digimon in the digital world, and a lot of them are traded on Grim. When and where are you gonna do it? This Digimon land you're talking about. It's forever been shelved. Ryusenji lets out a sigh of disappointment. Oh dear. It's hard to make real. That's why the digital world remains a secret of mankind. Ryusenji's words remind Eiji of the images of the plane crash he had just been shown. Yeah, I guess you're right. There are people out there who use Digimon for crimes. Codecrackers like me, but who are more of the nasty type. Codecrackers are generally in a morally gray area, but even among them, there are those who are black and white. And then there are those that are in the gray but are closer to white, and those that are gray but closer to black. There are those who are nice to talk to, and then there are those who are really bad criminals, and even those who are enemies of all mankind. Anyway, network failures, information theft through unauthorized access, cyber terrorism have all been occurring frequently here and there in recent years. In fact, Digimon as an AI tool has a lot to do with it. As shown in the video, there was an incident in which a Digimon used by a terrorist actually brought down an airplane. That, of course, has not been made public. Digimon and the digital world were unknown to the general public. The leaders of the world and international organizations have been covering up the existence of Digimon and the digital world. In any case, it would be too much of a scandal if a character from a theme park was used as a tool for criminals to commit cyber terrorism. Publicizing the digital world and Digimon means publicizing Digimon crimes to the world. What do you think will happen if we do? Panic. Exactly. The media, whose job it is to stir up anxiety, will likely start to make a fuss about Digimon being invaders from another world. It would be easy and short-sighted to assume that the digital world and Digimon are evil. The majority of human beings still don't know about the digital world, and even if they do, they don't understand it. Ryusenji, being the genius that he is, says something that's difficult for Eiji to understand. That there is another world beyond the network that is different from the real world. That Digimon are actually alive. And even if they do, they don't understand it. Professor Ryusenji. When Eiji first became a codecracker, he wondered a very similar thing. Digimon are alive. Cracker Fang. Eiji, don't you want to know? The truths of the two worlds, the real world and the digital world. Don't you want to see the other side of it? Well, of course I would. Eiji is immediately excited. I mean, I know nothing about it. For me, the digital world is all the information on that black and white screen of my digital dock. But Professor, the world you're seeing must be different from the one I've seen, right? It Must be like the one I saw in the video. The sea of networks, the real world, and the digital world. A glimpse of the world beyond the static. Do you know why the video I showed you in D4 is top secret? Do you know why it's kept a secret from the public? It's because Eiji makes a realization. The video is real? Because it's not a fictional promotional video, but an actual video of the digital world? Yes. That video is an imaginary image of the true digital world generated by the AI based on observed data. And Digimon really do live in the digital world. So the real extraterrestrials are on the digital network, not in outer space. Ryusenji looks into Eiji's eyes. What he's saying is not a metaphor or a unique way of looking at things. Digimon are alive! Eiji looks at the hololized Madoki Betamon. It's alive. If that's the case, then the Tyrannomon, which he has been using as an AI tool, are also alive. And all the other Digimon. To see firsthand with our own eyes the state of the digital world and the state of the Digimon. To see the digital world directly with the 5 human senses, not with virtual monitors or observational data. To break the yoke between the real world and the digital world, as it actually is. That is exactly why I, Tomonori Ryusenji, decided to devote my life to researching. Everything I do is and has been done for the sake of D4. The data transfer of Madoki Betamon is finally complete. Ryusenji removes Eiji's Digimon dock from the device, picks it up with his fingers, and looks at it. Thanks. Eiji extends a hand. Ryusenji tosses the Digimon dock aside. What? Eiji leaps towards the Digimon dock and intercepts it before it hits the trash. What are you doing? He was so overcome with energy that he face-planted straight into the trash can. Eiji's dock was his own creation made of used parts. Even though it was mostly junk, it still cost him a lot of money. There was an error in the memory. Seriously? Ryusenji is a Digimon collector, and being a Digimon collector, he is very careful about the condition of his data. You shouldn't use outdated equipment, especially if you're working for me. This data of the Madoki Betamon was almost destroyed. Well, still, you don't just throw it away. You know, Professor, the financial situation of freelance code crackers like myself is different from that of large corporations. You can't pay for everything yourself, you can't get receipts, and you can't use all the high-tech equipment you see here as much as you want. Hello? Eiji is puzzled. Ryusenji is speaking in a particular way. He is, after all, a genius scientist of the highest caliber in Japan. He can be forgiven for coming across as a bit eccentric. Sorry about that. Oh, but it's just about perfect. Let me see your arm. Huh? He doesn't know what could possibly be perfect, but he does as he's told. Ryusenji attaches something to Eiji's left wrist. Eiji takes a deep breath. When was the last time he felt like this? When his parents bought him a new video game console when he was a kid? When he got his first smartphone? No. This is many times greater than either. He has a feeling that his entire world will expand just by wearing it. I'll give you this. It's a wristwatch-like gadget. Abaddon Electronics Corp. Is this a state-of-the-art Digimon dock? And a smartwatch type? Eiji feels like jumping up and down and doing 3.5 cartwheels. AE's products are easy to modify into digital monitors and are highly regarded among codecrackers. And this is a genuine AE product. It's a trade secret because it's related to Digimon. A Digimon linker. This is the prototype of a product I've been working on. Professor Ryusenji. Not that I didn't know this already, but you're amazing! On Eiji's arm, the wristwatch-type Digimon dock begins to set itself up automatically. I'm also the technical director of the Digimon Dock division. It has a biometric vital sensor, so it can only be used by you, the person to whom it's registered. Oh, so it's only for me. It's a medical device class sensor. It records pulse, blood pressure, respiration, body temperature, and so on. It comes with a 24-hour medical support system via our life support. So I'm gonna be healthy. Eiji responds enthusiastically. It also supports the hololization function. Originally, Digimon hololization was only allowed at DDL and a few other facilities, but this is a special exception. Eiji was receiving special treatment. But this is a prototype. Is it really okay? There must be some kind of catch. You have nothing to worry about. This is simply a gift from me to you. Oh, wow. But here's the thing. Yep, I knew there was a catch. I know you better than you might think. That being said, Eiji has no intention of parting with this new smartwatch-type Digimon dock. He wants it. The Digimon Linker is, without a doubt, a digitally enhanced version of Eiji's own dock. I want to see what Cracker Fang can do with it when I ask him to do his next job. I'll do it. That was fast. That's good. I like that about you. Ryusenji takes Eiji's arm and presses a switch on the side of the Digimon Linker. The screen glows faintly. A mysterious flame seemed to flicker from the clock screen.
Lugamon. Child. Dark Beast Virus type.
The tiny colored screen showed a Digimon he had never seen before. Eiji's eyes twinkle. A dog? After receiving a new request from Professor Ryusenji, Eiji goes through the gate alone and returns to the reception hall on the first floor. The yoke between the real world and the digital world. In the center of the hall, the 3D object is being hololized. Oh, good evening. Hatsune speaks to him first at the reception desk. Do I return my pass here? Please, put it here. Thank you very much. Eiji returns the pass. Hatsune notices the device on his arm. Oh, this? Professor Ryusenji gave it to me. Do you know of it? It's a Digimon dock. Eiji shows off his new smartwatch-type gadget to Hatsune. Hatsune scurries around and then whispers back. It's confidential, isn't it? The newest model? Maybe it was her position as a receptionist, or maybe not, but she seems to be a very well-informed person. It's just a test run of a prototype. Wow. That Professor Ryusenji would immediately ask you to do a test for him is impressive. He must really trust you. Rather than flattering him, Hatsune seems to be genuinely surprised. I wonder. I mean, you really think so? Absolutely! Professor Ryusenji looks so... Hatsune hushes her voice. He's got a certain... awkwardness about him. He is peculiar, isn't he? Eiji just blurts it out. Hatsune's attitude is completely different from the first time he saw her, but that's not a bad thing. I'll see you later. Sure, Nagasumi. You can call me Eiji. Likewise. You can call me Hatsune or whatever. So, this is your admission record. I noticed that the occupation section is still blank. If you don't mind me asking, what should I put there? Hatsune is fidgety, as if anticipating something. My occupation? Eiji thinks a little. I'm a freelancer. I have no set occupation. Basically, I have no established job. I'm Eiji Nagasumi, a code cracker. Huh. Hatsune's reaction was the most subtle of the day.